all went there and we got this thing at a rave. Back then it was called Bumble-berry Pie. And we tried it. Ugh, everybody loved it. It was a mixture of berries, and they really didn't tell you what it was, but I can kind of go through it. And I concocted, I came home and I said, dang, I don't want to have to go back there for that Bumble-berry Pie. I'm going to make it myself. And I have to say, I'm really good at copycatting. So I just started putting things together. I knew it was blueberry, raspberry, blackberries, in a pie. So here you have it. So we're gonna make that today. So we have preheated the oven to 400 degrees.
Okay.
Now, if I had started this and knew about this, I would have baked my own pie crust. God bless me, because I do that. But since I didn't, I have one in the refrigerator.
What kind of crust is it?
So I'm gonna go get that. It is a Pillsbury pie crust. Basic pie crust, flour is the best. So then you're going to take 4 cups of berries. I need a spoon. And you're gonna add 1 cup of sugar. So you got 1 cup of sugar. You are going to thicken it with a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Then you are going to add cinnamon. Cinnamon you'd think is a weird thing to be putting in here, but it just adds something to it. Nice little spice. And a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And a tablespoon of lemon zest. I'm gonna grate that until you get about a tablespoon of lemon zest. So there you go. Lemon zest into your mixture, and it's that easy. Don't ever say you cannot make a pie from scratch, because it is so easy to do. So you mix that up, and then you're going to be putting this into your pie shell. And then you have to have a little topper, which is your other pie crust. And you crimp those two, the bottom crust and the top crust, together so you don't have leakage. Regardless, you're gonna have leakage, because you'll see the homemade pie at the end and see that it's gonna have leakage. You can't stop it. And then you can get as fancy or as rustic as you want with crimping it. I like it rustic. I don't like perfection, because I want them to know that it was made with love and just not perfect. Just like me. I'm not perfect. I try to be perfect now. So, in your pie top, you need to give it some vents. So you can make it as fancy. You can do little design. You could have actually cut out some little cute things, but you know what? I didn't have the time. Jack calls me this morning while I'm at the store and says, okay, so what we're gonna do now is gonna take a little bit of water. We're going to brush the top of your pie crust. And the reason we're making it wet is we're gonna add some sugar, because sugar gives it a nice little glisten and just adds a nice little finish, and it caramelizes it just a little bit. And there you go. It's definitely not a perfect pie. I could spend so much time making this very beautiful, but for the sake of time, we're gonna pop this in the oven. So we're gonna do 400, we're gonna do 50 minutes. So there you go. Bye-bye. See you in 15 minutes. So this is the first pie that he bought for, I don't know, $15 or something.
Something like that.
Now, it is beautiful, aesthetically beautiful, but look at this. It looks very dry, and you have a lot of crust. So, to me, a pie is more about the filling than the crust. It wasn't a bad pie by any means, but I remembered it being more juicy and more flavorful. This is my pie. This is the pie I whipped up this morning. Now, which one do you think is more appealing? Now, I'm not going to cut this yet because it's still warm, so it's probably going to have some leakage. And I'm going to tell you that when you do cut this, it will juice out.
That's what you want, though.
But you
A
want
little
that.
bit, right?
And you keep it a little warm. You put it in a microwave, heat up your piece, and put some vanilla ice cream on it. Come on.
Yeah, and then just for